Here with another copy edit. So today I'm reviewing a dog trainer's homepage for a trainer who works both in person, locally, and online via Zoom. So I'm going to follow the format where I'm going to scroll through the page and call out the things that are great about it already. And then I'm going to reveal some tiny tweaks that would make a big difference to Lucy's homepage. So let's dive in. So at the top, we've got what we call a hero section, which has got a lovely image of Lucy and some dogs. And we very clearly immediately can see that Lucy offers dog training and behavior help to help us build the best possible relationship with our dog. And there's a nice CTA button at the top here, which helps people people that have landed here that are like, I have come here because I know I've been recommended to work with Lucy and I want to work with her. I don't need to read all the page copy. They can hit this button straight away and get started. So that's brilliant. Let's just focus in on the headline for a second. So what we want to do with our headline is tell people what we offer, who it's for, and what the outcome is. And so right now we've got what we offer, dog training and behavior. We've got the outcome. What I would say we're missing here, Lucy, is perhaps adding in your area. I know that you work both online and in person, but it would be helpful for both Google and local people searching to know where you are. So you could perhaps drop the Lucy Daniels bit and say instead in whatever area and online, so that people can very quickly see, okay, it doesn't matter if I'm local to you, I can work with you online. I am local to you, brilliant, we can work together in person. So that's the first thing that I'd consider tweaking. All right, then Lucy's got some brilliant intro copy. This is essentially helping people to identify that they've landed in the right place. So we use a copywriting formula, or a lot of people use a copywriting formula called pain, agitate, solution. I like to add outcome on the end of that. And this can really help you with that early copy on your page. Like, what do I write at the beginning of my homepage? So we start with the pain point, and that is essentially the emotions that somebody is experiencing, the people that you want to help. What emotions, what problems are they experiencing? Now, we don't use those to exploit people or make people feel bad. We use them to help people know, okay, I've landed in the right place. This person understands me and can help me. And Lucy's done that really well. So she helps people with new puppies who want to raise them right from the start. She helps people who are struggling or stressed out by their dog's behavior. And then she's kind of introduced the solution, so pain, agitate, solution, which is a properly accredited, highly qualified, experienced specialist. Done. And what I would like to add on is the outcome. What happens after they choose you? What does that feel like? And we'll talk about that as we go through the page, because I found one place really on your homepage, Lucy, that I think we could power up a little bit. So stick with me until we get there. All right, then she's got a nice section introducing Lucy, so people can get to know her as a trainer. And I just want to call out this line because I really, really loved it, Lucy. There is a bewildering array of conflicting advice on the internet and social media, and it can be hard to know who to listen to and trust. Oh, yes, that is exactly what it feels like. Again, you can see that this copy, one, I just love the bewildering array, interesting words, kind of capture our attention more. But two, it's doing that thing of making somebody feel they've landed in the right place. They feel seen and understood. The right person reads that and says, oh my God, yes, that is me. I'm sick of watching TikTok videos and YouTube tutorials and getting nowhere. I want somebody who I can trust to help me. So this is really brilliant. Okay, and then Lucy has got her bullet points that say, okay, I'm a compassionate and ethical puppy trainer and dog behaviorist with right qualifications, accreditations, and regulatory body registration. So you want someone you can trust implicitly to support you, and somebody who's going to put your dog's welfare first. So she's really quickly and clearly outlining what she's about, really, which is great. And then again, here we've got the qualification piece. And this is the piece that I think we could diversify a little bit. Accreditations and qualifications are really important. But for a regular dog owner, the general public, sadly, the majority of them don't know how important that is, and they don't know what all of these things mean. So we scroll down and we've got your Why Lucy section, and this is the piece on this homepage that I would consider editing. And I'm going to share how I would do that. Because again, it's really important, everything that you've got on here, Lucy. All of your qualifications are important, but that's pretty much all we've got in this section. And if we're thinking about who is our audience, how much do they know about these things, this section might be better on your about page. I would consider pulling a little bit more into this of the other benefits. This is your qualifications and your accreditation are one benefit of choosing you, but there are many others. And I can see that because I've looked at your reviews. So as a copywriter, this is generally the first place I start, right? I go review mine in, digging into all your reviews, and I look for the common themes. What are people who have worked with you saying about working with you? What did they value? What stood out to them? If we can pull that into our copy is going to automatically become a lot stronger. So let's just look at this one review and consider what we might pull out. So this person says that the training has been rewarding and fun. It's made a big difference. It's given her confidence to work in between sessions alone. The email support and advice has been incredibly valuable. The training's all catered to what she needs and that you adapt it to suit her individual dog. I would love to see those things pulled into this section alongside your accreditations and qualifications, because they're both important. The fact that this person feels so supported, the fact that this person's confidence has grown so much are key things to highlight. So we might want to bring those in either here or here. Bullet points are really, really good. How many people actually read the full reviews? Sadly, not as many as we would like. So I would just consider kind of pulling those into your bullet points so that more people can see how great you are and how great working with you is. That is my main copy feedback. I'm going to come onto this lead magnet in a second. I started the video by saying I was going to scroll through and say everything that was great. And something that is worth talking about is your local SEO here. So SEO is search engine optimization. And if you're a trainer who works locally, as in your local area, in person with people, then having your areas on your website is really important, both for Google and for people landing on it. So we've touched on that with the headline. We've got this other section here, side by side, makes it really clear. These are the areas you cover in person and you are available to work online. Lucy covers this again further down here with a Google map and a list of her areas. Really, really important to do this. And again, at the bottom, we've got them on the left here, and then we've got them the map on the footer. So this footer page is visible on every page, any page on Lucy's website. Local people can see what areas she covers. So if you're a local dog trainer watching this, replicate that, put your areas on your homepage, put your areas on your footer. It's going to really help you get found for searches like dog trainer near me, which are like the highest volume searches for people looking for local dog training support. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do, you've got social proof on here, which is great. You've got your section for vets, which is brilliant. I love this banner. It's a great way to showcase your accreditations and your qualifications in a really visually easy to digest form. I want to talk finally about your opt-in. So I was curious. I downloaded it because I wanted to know what it was. And the reason I needed to download it to see what it was because at the moment, whilst this is intriguing, which is good, it doesn't tell me who it's for or what the benefit of downloading it is. Now, if you stick with me and watch more of these copy edit reviews, you're going to hear me talk about this a lot. The so what, who's it for and why should they care? And if you take nothing away from these videos except that, and use that in all of, whether it's writing a social media post, who's it for, why should they care, what's the call to action, what's the benefit, it's going to help you in your copy everywhere. So I would suggest pulling something in here, either into the title or into the intro copy beneath, that tells people who it's for and what the benefit is. So I know from downloading it, it can help people with nervous dogs. It can help people with very distractible, excited dogs. It can help people provide mental stimulation for their dogs. There's a raft of benefits. I would look at pulling that in here. I would hope that by doing that, you would see an increase in signups for that lead magnet, which would in turn help you grow your email list. So you could change the title. I like the fact that it's curiosity provoking, but I just don't feel like it's strong enough at the moment. I don't know if it's going to help me with my specific problems. If we go back to thinking of the problems, and if your download can benefit multiple people, think about what problems they might have in common that this download could solve, and put that in this section here. Bonus tip while I'm here talking about your lead magnet would be to also have a standalone page for this. So you've got it on your homepage, which is great. People that scroll and aren't yet ready to book a service can download it. But if you want to increase signups to your email list, I would have it on its own page again that explains who's it for, why should they care, and that will allow you to promote it via social media posts and stuff without having to say go to my homepage and scroll all the way down until you find this thing. So if growing your email list is something that you want to do, I would replicate that on a page of its own. All right, I hope that is helpful. Awesome website, tiny tweaks. That's what I'm delivering here, tiny tweaks. The main takeaway here is to consider whether you want to add your area into your heading at the top of the page, and to pull in some of the other awesome benefits about Why Lucy into this section here, and you're good to go. If you're watching this and you're a positive dog trainer or have a dog business and you would like some help with your copy, please feel free to send in your own copy to me for review. You just email it to hello@thecaninecopywriter.co.uk, and I will do you a video too. Please note that those videos will be posted here on YouTube and potentially within my courses and other content creation. So please only submit copy for the copy edit if you're happy with it being shared publicly. All right, see you soon.